Yo, what is going on, guys? Jack here, and welcome to the second episode of Football Manager 2015 Predicts the Future. Today we're going to be looking at the 2015-16 season predictions, what the game's done in this specific save. As always, the save file is available for download down below. If you want to load it into your game, simply go into FM, load game, and then from here you're actually able to find the folder it's exactly saved in. So you can go and find your downloads folder or wherever it happens to be. Anyway, today we're going to have a look at what's been going on in the world of football. Let me guys know what you guys want to see. There were a few people last episode who told me they kind of wanted to see the English lower league, so we're going to include that. Also, someone reminded me, hey Jack, you forgot to show the Champions League. So on that note, because I'm an absolute failure, that is the first thing that we will do. We will do that. It's worth noting it is June, so the European Championship groups have been drawn, but no results are there. So that is something that I will cover next episode. So anyway, let's have a look at the Champions League and the Europa League. So you can see here, Manchester United beating Barcelona in the final. A Robin van Persie goal sealing the deal for them there. So that's really impressive. Last season as well, you can see Juventus won it. Looking at the top performers, Raheem Sterling, top of the assists. Eden Hazard, top performer. Kiesling, top goal scorer for Leverkusen. Suarez, interestingly, in second. So he's doing well at Barcelona. Unfortunately, couldn't make the difference in the final. In the other European competition, the Europa League, you can see here Benfica beating Swansea. Wow, okay, that is a little bit of an oddity. Beating Swansea 2-1 in the final. Michu and Boni on the goal scorer and assist front, leading the way for Swansea. Benfica did have two good goal scorers, though, in Oliveira and Rodrigo, who is a Spanish international, I do believe. He was very good on last year's FM. He's still pretty solid now, so he's done well for them there. And you can see the season before that, Tottenham won the Europa League, for those curious. I bet a lot of Tottenham fans are hoping that can happen in real life this year, because at the moment, the season's looking a little bit iffy. But anyway, let's move on to what's going on in the main world of football. We'll start by looking at the English leagues. As I mentioned, someone asked to see the English lower leagues. I'm not going to talk about what's going on there, but if you want to pause the video, you'll be able to see what's going on. So Arsenal winning the league there, really impressive. They won it by 8 points. United, City and Tottenham occupying the top four. Everton in 7th. QPR in 6th is pretty impressive. Southampton in 5th. Surprising, but not kind of mind-blowing, if that makes sense. Like, it could happen. And then you've got Liverpool and Chelsea. Chelsea in 8th is Chelsea in 9th even is absolutely crazy. On the flip side, teams going down: Stoke, West Brom and Blackburn. Blackburn, the only of the newly promoted sides out of themselves, Cardiff and Norwich, to go straight back down. Look at the top goal scorer, Jordan Rhodes for Southampton, leading the way there. Mata with the top average rating as well. So anyway, let's move on to the next league, which is the Championship. You can see here Forest winning the playoff. If we look at the league table here, Huddersfield and Reading going up in the automatic promotion spots. Really tight at the top here. Peter Crouch, top goal scorer for Millwall. A little bit bizarre, but we'll go with it. On the lower half of the table, you can see here Rotherham, Watford and Fleetwood going down. So Fleetwood getting promoted last year. Unfortunately for them, they couldn't kind of, I guess, keep their place in the league, so they'll be going down. Watford there, a fairly big shock, I'd say. Maybe you guys disagree, going down. You can see here Burnley, Sunderland and Crystal Palace, the teams who went down last year, none of them coming straight back up. Anyway, on to League One. I'm not going to talk about this too much, but Charlton winning the playoffs, Peterborough, Leyton Orient going up via the automatic spots. And then the relegation zone, the lower half of the table. You can pause the video here to see, but Donny, Southend, Oxford and Bury, the teams going down. In League 2, just really quick, I haven't even got League 2 loaded, but you can see here the teams promoted were Gillingham, Carlisle and Swindon. The year before it was Oxford, Stevenage and Southend, of course. Southend and Oxford both going down. So anyway, that's that. Let's now move on to the next nation, which I'm going to do. And I think we are going to start off with France. We'll go with France first. As I mentioned before, I did forget to load Spain in on this save. But Spain, I mean, it's usually a three-horse race anyway, so it shouldn't be kind of the end of the world. Not seeing exactly what's gone on there, as long as we can see who won their competitions. But anyway, you can see here Monaco winning the league, really impressive for them there. They actually won it on goal difference to PSG, which is really impressive. There's 77 goals for, enough to power them through. Sochaux, I hope I said that right, that's not right at all, but they have got European Cup football, probably via the French Domestic Cup, finishing in 16th place, so that's pretty impressive. Auxerre, Havre and RC Lens, the teams going down at the bottom, so a little bit disappointing for them. Next league we will move on to is Germany, the Bundesliga. Of course, last episode I do believe Dortmund really underperformed, and wow, they have come back with a vengeance. I just want to check that because I don't think I'm incorrect in thinking that they really struggled this year. We'll check this super quick. But you can see here, Dortmund winning the league, Stuttgart and Wolfsburg finishing there, Bayern Munich 7th. No Champions League football. That is pretty impressive to do that badly as Bayern. Like you'd struggle to try. You can see here, it's pretty much a flip of last year where Bayern won the league and Dortmund finished 8th. So maybe Bayern can turn it around for next season. They are in 7th, so it's not impossible. But regardless, that's a pretty big shock. Anyway, let's move on to the final of the loaded leagues, which is Italy. I'm not expecting too much to be too radical here yet. Pretty standard. Perhaps I don't know how to say this name. I'm going to go with Genoa, and then I've always called this team Sampdoria. I hope that's right, but they got the Champions League spots behind Juventus. You see here, looking at the average ratings, Paul Pogba leading the way. Simone Zaza getting top goal scorer for Milan. This guy's a really good signing first year, if you don't know, in FM. I think you can pick him up for like 8 million. Yeah, you can see AC Milan did it there. So if you're looking for a bargain, like a bargain advance forward, Zaza is a very good player. Anyway, you can see that there, nothing too crazy. We'll just have a quick look at Spain so you guys can see who won the last kind of season. And you can see Real Madrid winning it again with Atletico runners-up. Barcelona in 3rd. Wow, Barcelona struggling to get themselves into the top 2 on this side, which is a little bit surprising. I kind of feel like Atletico are going to struggle to maintain that top 2 and kind of top team status they've kind of earned themselves, I guess, by winning the league last year. But that's that. We will just have a real quick look at the award winners. As I mentioned, the save is down below, so if there's something you wanted to see, something like the FA Cup, I can't go through every country's domestic competition. It just would be a bit ridiculous. But of course, if you do want to check that out, you can load up the save in your own game and check that kind of stuff. But anyway, let's go to the award winners here. And the World Golden Ball, Messi winning it. Mata and Aguero finishing runners-up. The season before, it was Falcao and Aguero. So a little bit of a trend emerging there of Messi dominating. If we look at the Ballon d'Or, you can see here, again, fairly similar, Mata and Aguero, Messi leading the way. I think that's the exact same, in fact. And if we look at the World Team of the Year, you can pause the video here to look in detail. Ronaldo was missing last year. It looks like he's missing again this year. So I don't know what's happened to Ronaldo. I almost want to go and find him. But you can see here Neymar, Messi, Iniesta, a fairly standard team, you'd have to say. Perhaps Asamoah at left back. Of course, he's signed on this save for Arsenal there. A bit of a surprise. Let's just quickly have a look and see what has happened to Ronaldo, because I'm confused. Where are you, Ronaldo? Cristiano Ronaldo. Let's have a look at his performances. The league isn't loaded, but the game will still simulate fixtures. You can see he's not done badly. I don't know why he's not been included. That is a little bit odd. But anyway, let's just wrap things up here by taking a final look at... There was something else I wanted to show, and it crossed my mind just then when I was on the World Overview screen, but I can't remember what it was. I can't remember. Was it the All Seasons tab? It may well have been. I have this horrible feeling I've forgotten something this FM in the future episode, and I'm now desperately trying to scramble in my mind to remember it. I don't know what it was. Guys, if you know what I've forgotten, leave it down in the comments. If you've enjoyed this video, smash the like button. As I said, if you want to see something I've not shown, it's all available down below. You just have to download the save file, load it up in-game. You guys can have a browse and let me know if you spot any real crazy things that have happened that perhaps I missed. And on that note, if you've enjoyed, smash the like button. If you're new to my channel, hit subscribe for more Football Manager 2015 videos. And other than that, it is me, Jack, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. I'm out.